Hey everyone, Ben and Trish here with Fit Body Bootcamp at Fit Body Forever, Arizona. And today we want to go over the foundations of doing a squat, okay? A squat is basic to pretty much any type of human movement of just getting up and down off the ground, right? Picking stuff up. That's how our bodies were designed, is being able to squat. Now, if you have squatting issues or mobility issues, we're also going to show you some later videos of some stretches, mobility exercises that are going to help you to be able to do this without issues. But first thing, so Trish here, she's our lead trainer for Fit Body Bootcamp at Fit Body Forever, Arizona, and she's going to demonstrate that. So Trish, go ahead. I'll let you take over at this point. So just kind of talk us through like what you're doing and the basic setup here for a squat.
Well, just like with every start of exercise, we want to make sure that the core is engaged. So you're squeezing that butt, make sure the abs are nice and tight, the shoulders are back, and that neck is aligned with your spine. Then the feet are shoulder width apart. You'll sit back, down and back on the bottom, making sure that the weight is distributed through the heels.
Now guys, you'll notice, see how her weight is back on her heels here. All right, and you're also going to see how her knees are not coming over toes. So Trish, lean forward a little bit, because you'll see a lot of things what people do. Notice how her heels are coming up off the ground. All right, that's bad. That's how, again, you're going to destroy your knees. If your knees are over your, you see how your heels are coming up. If you're putting your weight over your toes, you put a lot of strain on your knees. That's not good, all right? You don't want to do that. That's going to cause knee pain. Another common deficiency that we'll see is that you'll see, so Trish, stand up just a little bit, and then go into kind of the bent over mode, all right? Where you see, I think a lot of people, they squat, and kind of rep that out for a moment. We're doing like the squats where they come up, and it's like they're not really doing a full, they're doing like you're bending over. Guys, that's not a squat, okay? So, and again, that comes from having really tight hip flexors. Typically, if your heels, or not your heels, but if you, your calves are really tight, and I see this a lot with ladies that wear high heels, is because you're causing a pelvic tilt, and then you're also causing your calves here to be very, very tight, all right? Specifically your soleus and gastrocnemius. All right, so again, these are some key areas that, again, you got to make sure you are stretching these muscles out, especially ladies, for you that wear the high heels all the time. This is where a lot of the injuries can come from, and especially knee pain. So Trish, go ahead, continue walking us through this in the proper form and setup for a squat.
You just want to make sure the line is, of the body is straight, stiff as a board, literally. So when you go down, you're in your squat, and your weight is on your heels. You can almost draw a line from where the neck and the hands and the shoulders would all be together, okay?
And you can see here, so Trish, put your hands up again, but you can see here, just look how, pretend there is a line all the way from the top, that she's not rounding her back. So Trish, round your back. Kind of give an example of, don't do that. That's how you can also strain your back. But put your arms back up again, all right? And you can see how she's keeping that core tight. She's going through that bracing sequence of doing everything tight, and then just come right back up. There you go, guys. So that is the foundations of a squat. Again, so some of the key things, if you cannot get into a deep squat, if you can't stay right here, if you're kind of doing like this, that's going to cause issues. Now, one other area that's a major deficiency, okay, is that we'll see people as they squat, that their knees come in and they do this, all right? And that's an overly exaggerated way of doing it, but some of the things is that we'll see kind of people that their legs will go in like that. And that's another area that, honestly, these are common deficiencies just from sitting at a desk all day. A lot of your hip flexors, all these muscles get super tight. And so we're putting out another video here on the proper stretches on how to overcome this. And ultimately, the big thing is just make sure you're working out consistently. And, if you have questions or anything, make sure you come to us. Again, you can also reach Trish, our lead trainer here for Fit Body Bootcamp, Fit Body Forever, Arizona, at Trisha at fitbodyaz.com. All right, guys, we'll see you at the next workout.